How do you write a good scientific question? A scientific question is really writing a problem. While watching this video, make sure to take notes about the characteristics of writing a good scientific question and write the definitions to the vocabulary words on your lesson video notes. It's a Jamboard assignment in your classroom's classwork folder. Feel free to pause the video if necessary. You will have more time at the end of class also. Writing a problem. When designing an experiment, you need a purpose for the experiment. The purpose is a question that you wish to investigate. It can be based on research, the results of the previous experiment, or observations of the world around you. The problem that you write is based on the purpose of the experiment. The problem should be written as a question that cannot be answered with a yes or no. The vocabulary for this week: experiment, observation, research, and problem. Please make note of the definitions to these words in your Jamboard. You may pause the video if necessary. Here's an example of writing a good problem. Observation. Say you notice that the rocks in the middle of the river have rounded edges, and on the edge of the river, the rocks, which seem to consist of the same material, have sharper edges. What kind of problem could you write? Well, it needs to be a question. Why are the rocks in the middle of the river more rounded than those on the edge? Notice that this is not a yes or no question. It gives you purpose for an experiment. Example 2. You observe a plant on the windowsill. After a few weeks, you notice that the leaves have all turned toward the window. You have to ask yourself a question. Why do the leaves of the plant turn toward the window? Notice this is not a yes or no question, and it gives purpose for an experiment. How do these rocks mysteriously move by themselves? Do you recognize that question from the phenomena on your lesson plans? Next class period, we will review the characteristics of writing a good scientific question. We will discuss the 2 ways of making observations that scientists have made trying to answer the mystery of the moving rocks in Death Valley's racetrack playa. We will break into our experimental groups. Let's review. What are the characteristics of writing a good scientific question? Well, it needs to be in the form of a question. Let's use a different color. The question cannot be, or cannot, let's say, have a yes or no answer. So there's a couple of main reasons. Also, make sure to note on your sticky notes in your assignment the definitions from this video. I'll see you in about 10 minutes.